everybody. Thank you so much. Show like chat, okay? Thank you all for joining. Let me share. Let me see if I can invite people. Twitter. Let's invite you. Okay. I'll tell you what though, I really love this YouTube live because it makes life so much easier for many of us who does not necessarily want things like polished. Because usually with YouTube you have to do all these dramatic things. What? Going live. Okay. Please, thank you so much for joining me. Please do share. Invite your friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm on the road. On the road again. Go back here. What I'm doing right now is just sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing. Thank you so much, everybody. If you are watching this via replay or replay,
1 mile.
I want to thank you for joining me. I'm kind of inviting people from Facebook too. So I'm going to give it a second and a minute to see who comes into the room.
Please keep left.
A second
onto
and a minute.
I-24 west toward Nashville.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I'm good, dear.
It seems like somebody that I know do have a problem with the way that I said that.
No, I'm cool.
And so if you have a problem, we can talk about it right now.
I'm perfectly fine.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're fine?
Positive, my darling.
Are you sure you are sure you're fine?
Yes, dear.
All right, praise God. Praise
Now,
God.
keep left.
Take it easy. Okay. Let me see if I can get somebody one more time and I'll be good to go. Oh, slow down, baby. Slow down.
I'm slowing down, dear.
Well,
Nag.
we're live. What is your problem, you understand? Come on now. I am trying to do something significant here. Sunday morning chunks of wisdom. Sunday morning chunks of wisdom.
That
Let me
is
put it
such
on
a
my...
good name, dear.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And whoever came up with it, man, bam, bam, pow.
Bam, bam, pow.
Bam, bam, pow, pow. Thank you for joining me. Please let me know who is there. I see some people. Make a comment. Let me know that you're there. Welcome to Sunday morning chunks of wisdom from your princess of Suburbia, your vision midwife, a life strategist, and my name is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. Let me see who I can get here. Let me see if I can get some people here. Please do share. Can you all share this on Facebook and Twitter? And let's get this party started. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Let me see what else I can do here. Let's see. That's right. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm trying to see. Hey, Prophet. Hey, Krista. How are you? You're here. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for joining. Please invite, tweet this out. This is my very first one. It's called Sunday Chunks of Wisdom. My wonderful husband came up with it. Right? Prophet Solomon is saying hello.
Hey.
And then Krista is saying hello too.
Hey, everybody.
So my husband came up with Sunday Chunks of Wisdom. I wanted to come in here because I wanted to start using YouTube Live more. So thank you all for being here. Please invite others. Tweet this out. Hey, he said, hey, Dr. Hancock.
Hey.
So I wanted to talk about a chunk of wisdom today, right? Look, Prophet, I got you on Periscope. Now I'm going to have you start doing YouTube Live. You're going to start doing YouTube Live too. So I wanted to come up today and talk about a chunk of wisdom. A chunk, I still don't know what the chunk of wisdom I want to talk about is. But let's talk about integrity. All right? Yes, Prophet. You're coming on. Look, I know you are settled on Periscope. You're coming on YouTube. You're coming on YouTube because YouTube is what. Let me say this. The Princess of Suburbia was known because of YouTube. You hear me? The Princess of Suburbia. Oh yes, yes. You best hear it. Hear it loud and clear, Prophet, because you're coming on YouTube. 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 Now, let me tell you a little bit about the Princess of Suburbia. The Princess of Suburbia started on YouTube. Where I am today is because of YouTube, not because of Periscope, not because of Twitter, not because of Snapchat, not even because of FB. It was because of YouTube. I started off on YouTube. All right, I started off on YouTube when I was trying to knock doors down and people will not open doors for me. I decided to start my brand on YouTube. And the Princess in Suburbia just came out of friends joking around. We were just clowning around, and all of a sudden, I don't even know how I called myself a Princess of Suburbia, and people said, "Ooh," and I too said, "Oh, wait a minute, that is good." And because of that, I began my journey on YouTube, and every week I would do 3 minutes on YouTube that would really open people up to who I was. And before I knew it, people all over the world were watching me on YouTube. And sadly, because of Periscope, I kind of moved away from YouTube for a while. But now I'm coming back on YouTube because regardless of everything, YouTube have always been a constant thing. And so let me talk to you a little bit about integrity today. Let me say something about integrity.
Start by defining it.
Huh?
Start by defining it.
My husband says start by defining it. So what is integrity, honey?
In simple fashion, it's walking the talk.
Walking to talk. Okay. So walking to talk. Okay. So integrity is walking the talk. What do you mean by that?
What you say is what you do.
So when you tell people that this is what you are going to do, then people expect you to do it. If you are not able to do it, then it's important for you to reach out to that person and let that person know, hey, something changed, I might not be able to do it. Now, the problem that we have these days, oh, thank you, Krista, thank you. The problem that we have these days is that there are not too many people that are operating in integrity. In that, what are your thoughts about integrity there?
get some.
My husband said, get some integrity. Just get some integrity. A lot of times out there, we have, even in the house of God, we have many people that do not operate in integrity. Oh, they're laughing at you. We have many people, he's laughing. We have many people that do not operate in integrity. We have, let me give you an example. There was a radio show. We had a radio show, right? And we wanted to place a radio show. In fact, we were not wanting to. This particular Christian radio show reached out to us. I'm not going to name names. They reached out to us. And not only did they reach out to us, they said, wow, we've listened to your radio show. Can we have your radio show on our platform? I want you to hear this.
In 1 mile.
Can we have your radio show on our platform? We were so excited about it because the radio show was supposed to be, the network was somehow, an award-winning network, right? Award-winning network. So we were excited about it. And then what happened at the middle of it was that we were given a certain amount of money that we had to be paying on a monthly basis. That amount of money was huge, right? It was huge. It was huge. It was beyond the budget that we thought of. And so the thing was, the man who was a bishop that headed the whole thing promised to put us on his own show. He promised to announce it all over the place. He gave us a set time, and this was a live show. He said, you will start at 7 p.m. Do you know that look, they laugh. You all need to focus. You're stealing my thunder again, man.
No, focus on you.
No. They're focused on you. Hey, Florida, you're stealing my thunder again.
I'm sorry.
You're stealing my thunder. And so as I was saying, right, when we started that show on this award-winning Christian radio show, it never started at 7 o'clock, y'all. Our listeners will sit on that radio show for 15 minutes. From 7 to 7:15, our show will not start. And it got to a point where after a while they got tired. When they sat there for 5 minutes, they left. This man was so backlogged, he was so busy and not focused on making that radio show the best it could be. He was all over the state, all over the country, speaking and doing all this, and was, yes, Krista, and was not paying attention to what was going on with this radio show. It was so terrible. The first time I said, hey, and this was a big man in church. I said, hey, what's going on? Oh, it was a mistake. Okay. The second time, hey, what's going on? Oh, no, it was a backlog. Okay. The third time, well, is this something that happens a lot? So that invariably, those shows that were before us, right, they ended up on our own segment. Our own segment got pushed back, and then there was even an episode that we had 1 hour of dead air. Are you hearing me? 1 hour of complete dead air. Everybody was calling. People were frustrated. Is everything okay? We too were like, is everything okay? We couldn't reach out to this man. But everybody was on that air for 1 hour, and we had not even music, not our show, nothing. Now, that kind of person, their integrity, I already started questioning it.
Right down the tubes.
Right down the tube, right there. Right, Krista? I was questioning it like, wait a minute. This was supposed to be something that was run with excellence. This was supposed to be an award-winning network, and you had all the excuses that any church rat. He had every excuses in the world, and he had the nerve nerve to say, you still have to pay. You hear me? And he had the nerve, and he was saying to us, oh, you still have to pay on a monthly basis. And I said, no, I don't. No, I don't. I said, how am I going to get sponsorship? How is anybody going to come and do sponsorship on my show when they can't even guarantee when my show is going to air? I said, when we came, you told us you were going to help us with sponsorship. You were going to do this and do that. But what you've done is really jeopardize us having sponsorship. I said, so I don't even know who I'm going to reach out to that is going to give me sponsorship when they can barely see me at 7:15 when we said our show airs at 7.
So that started out as integrity. Now it's a credibility issue.
So, okay, so what's the difference between integrity and credibility?
Integrity is what you do. Integrity over the long term is your credibility.
Oh, say that again. I didn't understand
Integrity over the long term is your credibility.
So,
either good or bad.
Okay, so you start with integrity, right? And when you start losing that integrity and you keep doing it for a longest time, then it becomes credibility. So which means that you're no longer credible. People can no longer trust you, right? This is a chunk of wisdom that we want to talk about today. We have defined what is integrity. We've defined that, right? That is what you do, and what did you say?
Credibility is simply integrity over time.
Okay, but integrity is what again?
It's doing what you say you're going to do.
Okay, so integrity is doing what you say you're going to do. Credibility is when you brushed it all over time, right? So in anything that we do in life, if you know that you want God to bless it, it is important that you do it with credibility and integrity. It is important that people can trust you. If you say that you're going to be somewhere, people want to trust you that you're going to be there. If you are hearing me, please put your name up there and let me know that you're hearing me. Please share this. Please tweet this out. Please follow if you have not subscribed to me right now. Please subscribe right now and follow so that you can get notification from me. Chunks of wisdom today. Get you some integrity so that you can end up with great credibility. Oh, I like that. Get you some integrity so that you can end up with great credibility. Many people think that when they work in church or when they do things for church, exactly, Krista, many people they get it mixed up because they think when they're doing things for church, they can just do it any kind of way. I've seen people say, well, but I'm just volunteering. Yeah, because you're volunteering doesn't mean that you have to be, you have to volunteer with lack of integrity. Nobody wants that on their panel. Even if you're volunteering, I still don't want you to come if I can't trust you. I still don't want you to come. And so we need to get off, hey Edith, we need to get off that process, that mindset that makes us believe that when we are volunteering, then it means that we can just do any kind of thing that we want. Integrity is important. Your credibility holds through. When you are not doing what you're supposed to do, all you're doing is messing up your integrity. And when you mess up your integrity, people will no longer trust you with anything. Be faithful over small things to gain bigger things. That's right, Crystal. It is important for us to do that. Many of us right now, we're in deep hole. We can't see our way through because at some point in our life, we've had problems with integrity. At some point in our lives, we've had problems with credibility. If you are dealing with procrastination, I can tell you this much. If you are somebody that procrastinates, there's a little bit of integrity that we'll be playing. Because I can't imagine you procrastinating and have integrity. Do you? I can imagine it. If you are a procrastinator today, I want you to look at it this way, because many of us as procrastinators, we're not seeing it. We think it's cute. It's not cute. Because when you are procrastinating, right, which means you don't have integrity, which means you cannot be trusted. Oh, what is procrastination? Edith is from, Edith, where are you from again? Edith is from, I forgot where Edith is from.
Putting off to tomorrow what you can easily do today.
Okay, that's right, Krista. That's a great way to look at it. What did you say?
Putting off to tomorrow what you can easily do today.
Okay, Edith is from Netherlands. Thank you, Edith. Putting off today.
No.
Putting off
till
tomorrow.
What you can easily do today.
Okay. Putting off until tomorrow what you can easily do today. So when you look at procrastination that way, that will scare you to want to do something. Many people right now, they're not looking at procrastination that way, and so they feel like it's cute. But when you look at it, that it's a question of your integrity. You got it, Edith. Thank you. When you know that that is a question of your integrity, is a question of trust, is a question of loyalty, is a question, right? It's something that questions your very being, your existence. Then you have to work on procrastination. You have to make sure that you quit that procrastination. So, as I close out today, I want you to look at it this way. Integrity is huge. Integrity is what you really have to consider it in
your
every
name, it's your reputation.
Integrity, say that again.
It's your name, it's your reputation.
Okay. So integrity is your name, is your reputation. If you are trying to build a brand right now, you're trying to build a business right now, and people can't trust you, guess what? That is your brand that you just messed up. You just told them that you got a brand that's not credible. You just told them that you got a brand that they cannot trust. That is what that means. So if you are an entrepreneur or solopreneur, whatever preneur you want to call yourself, that's why integrity is your name, your reputation. If you're anything out there, you're trying to be anything out there, you've got to look at it this way. Your integrity is everything. When you botch that, you'll mess up a lot of things. And it's hard to come back from that, because there are some people that will forgive you, others will just say, oh no. Right? Florida said, he's not stealing your thunder. No one can steal your fire. Thank you, Florida. I feel better. My husband is laughing. I feel better. So integrity is everything. As we close out today, please, this is the chunk of wisdom, the Sunday chunk of wisdom that I have for you today. If you don't have integrity, get you some quick. Get you some quick before you even start doing your businesses, before you start putting things in place for yourself.
Live a life of integrity.
Live a life of, how would you do that?
Live a life of integrity.
How do you do that?
We just talked about it, dear.
Oh, okay. Live a life of integrity. In everything that you do, make sure that integrity is in your forefront. And so, if you are a procrastinator now, I have helped you to clarify it. I've helped you to clarify why you should not be procrastinating. So if you are one of those out there watching me right now by their way of replay, I want you to think about that. Live a life of integrity. That's right, Edith. Make sure that your brand is one that people can trust. Make sure that your business is one that people can trust. Make sure that your brand story is authentic and original. Make sure that your brand story is one that is full of integrity, that people can really trust. And as you go about doing your business this week, I want you to remember that Princess of Suburbia, Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock, said to you this morning, live a life of integrity, live a life that people can trust, live a life, personally and professionally, in everything that's, the Hancock's Ministry of Excellence. Amen, amen. In everything that you do, perform it with excellence. Either you are paid or not paid, still performing with excellence, because you do not know who's going to be watching it. Live a life that is full of integrity. integrity, a life that people can trust, one person that people can really know and believe you for it, for what and who you are. And let your brand be that of truth. Let it be that people can trust, that people can be loyal to. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And please do share it. That's right, as if you're doing it for God. That's right, as if you're doing it for God. As we close out, if you have any question, can you put it out there so I can answer? I can answer 1 or 2 questions about integrity before we leave. If you have, because I'm looking at the time right now, if you have any question about integrity, please put it there and let us talk about it. Let us answer that for you as we close out. Any questions? Any questions? If you are watching this via way of replay, thank you so much for watching this. Please do me a favor, subscribe. Click that button, subscribe. Like this if you really like what I've been shared here today. Please like it. I see more people here, but I need to see that thumbs up. I need to see more of that thumbs up, right? Thank you so much, Edith. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate that. Any questions about integrity before we leave? Any questions about integrity before we leave? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Any questions about integrity? Oh, before I forget, on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, I'm interviewing on Facebook Live. Please join me on Facebook Live. No? Okay. Join me on Facebook Live Tuesday at 7 a.m. Central Time. 7 a.m. Central Time, when I will be interviewing no other than Stephen Mansfield, New York bestseller, pastor, move on to business person and entrepreneur, from pastor to being a powerhouse. You signed up already? Awesome. Entrepreneur. Thank you so much. Oh, God bless you, Edith. It's midnight for her in Netherlands. God bless you. Now go sleep. Go take a nap. Go sleep. So God bless you all. Bye. Please share it. When we're done, share it. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you for reminding me about procrastination.
You're welcome, dear.
Oh. No, somebody say that. You too, Krista. God bless you, my dear. You too.